Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday morning, March 10th. Looking at window traders market profile of the S&Q. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. So, large ranges once again overnight. We spent a lot of time, 14 wide in both ES and NQ, not far from where they opened. But since then, we've been trading lower. Overnight, totally short, 100% short as we've traded below settlement. We are now trading below value right now in ES and right at value low in NQ. Remember, yesterday's low will not be anything to defend for the bulls since we're down on all three time frames. We do have some interesting level low in ES below. You have another weekly low from September 16th, a 31 wide overnight from Labor Day, and then a rollover gap still at 41.50 in ES. If they were to start targeting those below Friday's low. In NQ, quite a different story, really. They have a 10-wide POC below from September 18th, but there's really a price vacuum down to 558, which is September 18th's low. And then look at these little targets here. You have a daily low and a weekly low, not far from each other. So again, the bears have really been taking away a lot that the bulls gained from part of all of 25 and so far almost 3.5 months of 2024. We'll see if it continues. Nothing out today. Today's a quiet day. You have a lot of BS as we go forward, though, with JOLTS tomorrow, CPI and PPI on Wednesday. Righty right now pretty much doing the same thing, although their wide overnight POC has now been lowered to right around value low. We are down for these three indices on all 9 time frames. Okay? Haven't had that in a while. So we talk about baby steps. Nothing will change. And I notice I keep repeating it, but you have to understand it. Nothing will change until you take out a daily high. You can't take out a weekly or a monthly high until you take out a daily. It really doesn't matter if we get back into that large balance that we had previously unless you take out a daily. Please keep that in mind, okay? As far as a game plan, again, there's still 80 minutes to go prior to the opening. With these overnight ranges as large as they are, I wouldn't doubt if they expand some more, depending on where the overnight low is. If you want to front run it, the problem is, though, right now, the overnight lows are below value. So if you're going to open around there, you're going to be opening with lower value, right? NQ right now is down 1.2%, even though it's an inside, ES is. NQ is down even more, 1.3. However, we're still with inside days. It shows you how large these ranges are. We're down over 1%, and it's inside yesterday's range. We're not even close, really, to the day's lows. So that's what you're dealing with. Doesn't make it easy. And that's why letting MGI form for the current trading day a lot of times is your best risk-reward trades. Okay? Right now, half back from overnight, close to Friday's half back. Remember, we had all those half backs that were so close together. Look at this. From 2 trading days and 2 overnights. And then what happened? It broke down again. So we'll see if that's going to continue. And then chart-wise, just going to show you the daily because, like I said, until the daily changes, nothing does. Now, we did close above the 200-day moving average. Again, one day doesn't make a market. We might go back and forth through it numerous times. I think it's going to be important because it's the first time we had done it since November of 2023. And more importantly, longer-term money looks at this level. So what does that mean? For me, I believe, if we start getting acceptance below it, you could see some selling from the long-term players. If you start rejecting it and get above it with acceptance, well, then there's a lot of money probably on the sidelines, and you might get them not only to not sell it, but maybe come in as buyers, and then with the market being so short, create a very, very vicious short covering rally. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.